Welcome to Planet Classroom. I am Orb. Join me as your virtual guide on a journey of global learning called Planet Classroom. You will hear stories from artists, musicians, dancers, technologists, game makers, filmmakers, innovators, and creators of all kinds from around the world. It's time to engage our imaginations, share our ideas, and explore solutions for a brighter future for all. Our planet is a classroom where learning together brings us together. Today on Planet Classroom, we are talking about self-empowerment through creative expression and mindfulness. We will discuss 3 films: Hero, The Boy Who Found His Voice, and The Mime, now screening on the Planet Classroom Network YouTube channel. How do you become a personal hero? Breathtaking, gravity-defying, and dancing in the wild are some of the expressions used to describe the work of choreographer and dancer Rule Rogers, who's featured this month in the video Hero. In his performance, Rogers explores the meaning of self-empowerment through the power of dance. Rule Rogers, you are on Planet Classroom.
The inspiration behind making Hero is the same inspiration I have in life. I strongly believe that we need to be the change we want to see in the world. Starting with one thing we have mostly under control, which is ourselves, if we take time for it. With being fully present and balanced, I think we can positively influence our surroundings to create a big impact even on our environment. Slow motion was used more in this video than any normal standard dance video. And with filming, we can slow it down so you can feel the movement and flow more intensely than you would if you saw a live performance. I think when it comes to slow motion, it displays the difference between technical skills effortlessly from the mundane. I hope that people feel more than anything what it means to be dancing in the wild and execute the moves that take their breath away, and implement that feeling to their craft and talent and skill. My advice to young dancers is to have enough courage to follow where the dance will lead them at a young age. I stress the young age, because that is your golden chance to reach your ultimate potential. Because when you're young, you are more pliable to receive and grow into the right direction.
My name is Destiny Roney. I'm from Virginia, and I am on Planet Classroom. What surprised me was how different Rogers' choreography was. I could tell he took inspiration from a variety of dances, styles, and incorporated them into his routine. He didn't just stick to one style and switched it up throughout the video. This video is intriguing because of the freedom Rogers gives himself. He flips around and it's as if he's flying for a brief moment. It's like he's left all the troubles of life behind to just live in the moment of the dance. You could just see the passion he had for his craft. Rogers was moving to the beat of his own drum, and so should everyone else. You define yourself and are free to choose the person you want to be and what you want to do. Take advantage of that.
I'm Sushant Gaurav from Mumbai, India, and I'm on Planet Classroom. One thing that people could learn from this video is a very important part of personal growth, that is the art of letting go. One factor which worries people the most is being very attached to a particular experience and not letting go. The way the dancer is maneuvering in the video, making very smooth transition, depicts how fluid life actually is. Metaphorically speaking, the times when the dancer is on ground, I take it as his struggles to exist, the daily life struggles that we have, and the times when he's making an attempt to leave the ground, doing all gravity-defying movements and smoothly transitioning from one movement to the other, depicts how he's trying to move from one phase of life to the other by letting go his previous experiences and taking the learnings forward.
मेरे को पहली बात तो हिंदी में कविता लिखना अच्छा लगता है। तो एक बार मैंने कविता लिखी थी जो हमारे स्कूल में हर सुबह थॉट, न्यूज़ और स्पीच बोलते हैं। तो एक दिन मैंने जो कविता लिखी थी, मैं भी गया बोलने। तो मन में ये पहले जब मैंने सर से बोला कि मैं बोलूँगा, स्टेज पे तो बड़े आराम से गया, और उसके बाद ना मतलब घबराहट होने लग गई।
Ashwani is a student who enjoys writing poetry in Hindi. When it comes to reciting his poems in front of his friends and teachers at school, he becomes extremely nervous. The Boy Who Found His Voice, now screening on the Planet Classroom Network YouTube channel, is the story of how the practice of mindfulness with his teacher enabled Ashwani to overcome his inability to express himself in public. The film is directed by Christopher Scott Carpenter.
My name is Christopher Scott Carpenter. I am from the United States of America, and I am on Planet Classroom. I am the director of The Happiness Diaries, including Chapter 2, The Boy Who Found His Voice. Ashwini's story resonated with me on a deeply personal level. In the film, we learn how Ashwini was able to overcome his inability to communicate and exert his voice through the medium of poetry. Mirroring that was my own journey to finding my voice. When I was growing up, I actually had something of a stutter. Even today, it comes out if I'm tired or really stressed. And while speech therapy and a lot of encouragement from my family really helped, it was a pursuit of film that gave me the confidence to overcome my own struggles and communicate with the world. I'd like to think that young people are growing increasingly confident in expressing themselves and speaking publicly. Of course, it's natural for any human to feel nervous about any potential judgment or embarrassment, but with the rise of platforms like TikTok, I think young people are sharing their voices unlike ever before. It's important for young people to understand the value of confidence, because confidence is what will urge others to understand the value of their voices.
Hi, my name is Lex DeGiacomo. I'm from Haddam, Connecticut, and I'm on Planet Classroom. So kids nowadays can definitely relate to Ashwini, because I know a lot of classes in school, at least when I was in grade school, we had to do a lot of presenting in front of the teacher, a lot of exercises where you have to be up in front of a bunch of people that you don't know if they're judging you or not. But when you enter that state of calmness and mindfulness, you remember that everyone is there to do the same thing as you, and it's a lot more calming.
My name is Nancy Mansari, and I'm from Sierra Leone, and I am on Planet Classroom. Whenever you think you can't do something, just close your eyes and imagine that you think you can't do it. Imagine that you are doing it and breathe 3 times, you will see what will happen. You will have the courage to do it. See it, then do it.
Mime is a form of entertainment that dates back to Roman times. Don't miss The Mime from South Korean director Sang-mak Lee, now screening on the Planet Classroom Network YouTube channel. A silent film with subtitles. The Mime is the story of Jiang-sik, a young man who has spent most of his life as a server at his mother's seafood restaurant. In his spare time, he works as a mime artist and entertains local children. One day, he meets and falls for a lovely young woman. Their relationship continues to grow until she is stolen from him by another man. Can Jiang-sik recover from a broken heart? How will he ever smile again?
My name is Sang-mong Lee. I'm from Korea and I'm on Planet Classroom. I made this movie for my mother. My mother was deaf. When I turned 38 and I wanted to make a movie, she died in vain one day. My mother always worried about me who wanted to make a movie even though she couldn't hear. We couldn't have any conversation together. So I made this movie with such a big regret. If I had comforted my mother a little bit as warmly as she had done for me. And I think that mime is the most effective way to express irony in our life.
My name is Eunjin Kim. I am from Hong Kong and I am on Planet Classroom. I was surprised that Kyung-sik didn't end up pursuing a career in mime after his mother expressed her appreciation for it. It's quite different from the usual theme of the main character pursuing a stable, lucrative, or famous career in his or her passion or hobby after it gets acknowledged and appreciated by friends or family. The movie sends a message that it's not important how much you can earn from your passion or hobby, but the acknowledgement and appreciation for that passion or hobby. And I think this is the main takeaway from this film. Acknowledge and appreciate someone's passion or hobby, no matter how small or unimportant it may seem.
My name is Arya Parekh. I am from Ahmedabad, India, and I am on Planet Classroom. I think in times like these, where COVID has been giving a tough time to everyone, especially in my country, positivity and hope are the two most essential things. This was very well conveyed by the movie, and I believe is something that the youth need to learn. Being satisfied with what you have and not crib about small things is also something that the youth should think about.
We certainly had a lot of good ideas to share with you today. Thank you to all our guests. Rule Rogers, Christopher Carpenter, Sang-mak Lee, Mahmoud Shushant, Arya, Kofi, Mabinti, Nancy, Destiny, Jin, and Lex. Don't miss Hero, the boy who found his voice, and The Mime, now showing on the Planet Classroom Network YouTube channel. That's all, my human friends, for this week. I leave you with a reminder to explore your world, express yourself, discover, create, and use your imagination. Until next time, be kind, be curious, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.